Welcome to episode 2118, Ankur Jain, 9 Lessons. This is an outline of episode 2118, lesson 1 to 5, lesson 6 to 9. Lesson 1, the single most important skill.
Think about building a company. If you are not relentless at taking no over and over again, that is the single most important trait that I have found in building any company, because for whatever reason, the world likes to reject change. And
Lesson 2, start young, age 11.
with him when I was 6 and started my first company in 11. And so I've got now 2 decades of experience under the belt, but
And 3, how big is the opportunity or market?
you take that a step further, there is $45 billion of cash sitting in escrow accounts from residential security deposits. 50% of renters are under the age of 30. Just put that in perspective. 22 and a half or 20, what is it? $20 billion can be given back to our generation just by getting rid of security deposits.
Lesson 4, Generation Broke. He's 35 years old. He terms his generation broke.
Housing crisis, the biggest healthcare crisis, the biggest student loan crisis. How do we solve some real problems?
Lesson 5, focus on customers, not on competitors.
I had the chance to have dinner with the CEO of Alibaba, and I was asking him how they beat eBay so badly in China. Number one, eBay spends so much time worrying about their competitors, they don't focus on the customer. Because I do not want to hear, I don't want competitive research, I don't want to hear what eBay does. If they do anything that matters to me,
Lesson 6, the lucky tide, COVID-19.
You gotta have the right idea, but you gotta get lucky. And there was this weird moment in time. It was obviously a scary time, right? But COVID happened in March 2020 and the world broke. And all of a sudden I started getting these calls back.
Lesson 7, purpose is better than goals.
Because nothing ever goes as planned. And you set a goal, a pivot is failure, right? If you set the purpose, right? What is the problem you're trying to solve? There are 100 different ways at getting to the same end goal. And so that's been the key. For us, the North Star has been really simple, which is our generation is spending more money on cost of living than any prior one. How do you take your biggest expense and help people get ahead?
Lesson 8, think crazy, from his father.
But they tell me, you're fucking crazy. And you say, well, that means I'm thinking the right thing.
So how did you grow up in a household where your dad just wants you to do fucking crazy things?
I wish it was that simple. I mean, went from 0 to 40 billion in 3 years, right?
Lesson 9, the serial entrepreneur. In 2008, while still a student, he founded Kairos, an investment firm and an incubator. Leave your questions and comments below. In February, in March 2025, I was fortunate to be in magnificent India, birthplace of Buddhism, and the Taj Mahal.